three of your favorite stars, and not just about their favorite cars. And every episode is one things to find out. I'm gonna tell you more, but the ref's calling timeout. It's a Sports Illustrated for Kids show. Rodriguez and Derek Jeter's our guest host. Best friends who play on different coasts. Derek plays for the Yankees, the Bronx is home, and Alex plays for the Mariners at the Kingdom. Rebecca's at the center where Olympians train with technology that build both the bodies and brains. C vitamins help athletes perform better, and Gabby Reese explained the job of the setter. Nicole Madrigano loves a dog indeed, and she'll show how many won the best in breed. Chris Webber talks about his infamous timeout, so let's go to the show. That's what it's all about.
Hi, I'm here at Yankee Stadium with today's two special guest hosts, Derek Jeter of the New York Yankees,
by Derek Jeter,
and Alex Rodriguez of the Seattle Mariners.
Backhanded deep and short A-Rod, long throw, what a play by Alex Rodriguez.
These guys are best friends, but they also compete against each other.
Ground ball to shortstop, Derek Jeter. A-Rod is out number 2.
Have you ever played against your best friend? We're gonna find out how Derek and Alex handle being best friends and competitors. Before we hang out in the house that Ruth built, let's go to Rebecca at the house that science built.
Thanks, Eugene. I'm at the Olympic Training Center, where America's best athletes come to find out how they can be even better. Today, we're gonna see how science and technology gives them that extra edge to win gold medals. I'm gonna be trying out some of this stuff to see how I can get the most from my muscles. But hey, athletes come in all shapes and sizes. So let's check out this hotshot and her best friend.
Hi, I'm Nicole, and this is my dog, Minnie.
Like many kids, Nicole, a 6th grader, is responsible for taking care of a pet. She also finds the time to do her homework and hang out with her friends.
I like to go roller skating with my friends, and I like to be with my friends a lot.
Nicole seems to live a normal kid's life, but unlike most kids, she has a huge added responsibility of training Minnie to be a show dog.
Stay. How I got into dog training is my mom does it, and I kind of grew up with it. When you have a show dog, it takes a lot of grooming. If I want to show her, I have to work with her. The time I spend with Minnie is from when I get home from school to when I go to bed, because she just follows me everywhere.
When it's time for a show, Nicole carefully prepares Minnie to be judged.
Just brushing her so she'll look clean and fluffy. It's called coat dressing. It builds up the coat. It's a lot of hard work to train a dog and get it ready for a show.
Nicole's hard work paid off when she and Minnie entered the 1997 Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show, the oldest and most prestigious dog show in the world. Minnie, a golden retriever, won Best of Breed. Only 11 years old, Nicole became one of the youngest handlers ever to win the 121-year-old competition.
When I won, I was thinking, oh my God, because I never thought that I would do that.
While you may not be a prize-winning dog handler, if you take your responsibilities seriously, the rewards can be more than you ever expected.
Yeah, Minnie's my best friend.
Derek and Alex may be best friends off the field, but between the lines, they're fierce competitors.
What Jeter did to Rodriguez as the two competitors, and Jeter laid him flat on the ground, but he completes the double play.
Is it difficult to maintain a friendship when you're competing against each other like that?
I don't think so. I mean, we're best friends on and off the field.
Anytime we drive by a playground or something, we see Little League playing, he always says, I like watching them because they go out and have fun. And that's the same thing I apply when we play each other.
But, we still compete. And, I want my team to win. He wants his to win, so I wish him the best, just not when he plays us.
You guys play harder when you play each other?
I try to get him. I'm not going to kid you on defense because, last time we played here, he's robbing me of some hits, so I owe him.
Ground ball back up the middle. Rodriguez with a diving stop. The throw to first. Alex Rodriguez robbing his good buddy Derek Jeter.
For me to make that play against him was quite a thrill. And then to see him look at me kind of all messed up. I kind of knew who was going to pay for dinner that night. You take away the Mariners and the Yankees, and it's like two buddies playing against each other. And
so after everything is said and done, what do you guys do after the game?
We do what any other normal people do. We go out to eat, we hang out. He stays with me. Usually comes over. I cooked him a great breakfast today. And, I open my door to him.
we'll sit down and talk about the game for 2 hours. And then we'll go a whole day and 2 days and not talk about baseball at all, because we can relate not only on the field, but off the field.
Have you guys ever made a mistake on the field?
Oh, yeah. I think everyone makes mistakes. I think baseball is a very humbling sport, and you're gonna fail more than you succeed.
My mom always tells me, as long as you take full responsibility for your mistakes, and in the aftermath, you look at it and learn from it, and try not to repeat it, that's how you become a better player. That's what I think him and I are trying to do best.
So the important thing is to take responsibility for your mistakes. So guys, watch this.
One of my worst days definitely was the day we played North Carolina, '93. It was my final college game.
Got to pivot out there. There's Weber. What a steal! Foot race.
And they were a good team, and we had already beat them before. The game was pretty close, and with about 10 seconds left, we were down 2. I got the rebound.
Weber brings it into the front court. They have no timeouts.
And I called timeout, and we didn't have any more.
Too many timeouts. That's a technical foul.
For me, that was devastating because for my whole life, all I want to do is be successful, eat, drink, and sleep winning.
He called a timeout. Michigan doesn't have any.
When I call the timeout, the first person I see is my mother. She's little, you know, I see she has a mother look, and I look at my father, and he's looking at me like, it's okay, you know, you be strong.
North Carolina shooting and the ball. A huge mental mistake.
I feel sorry for him. That's one of the most toughest times of my life.
So basically, the game is over. You can see the exasperated look on the sidelines of Michigan.
Disbelief.
So I felt that it was up to me to let everybody know it wasn't their fault.
But what about Weber?
Oh, you know what he's thinking about. He's such a cerebral young man, has handled himself so well.
That made me really feel great about him, that he acted like a man and took responsibility at a time. Really made me feel proud. You know, I think that was an example to the entire world, to young people. Take full responsibility. When you make a mistake, just say, I did it.
This week's mystery athlete is cool as ice and a former national champion. She's American, but her father was born in the most populated country in the world. Stay tuned to find out who she is.
Also coming up, some tips on teamwork from professional volleyball star Gabby Reese. And friendly rivals Derek and Alex go head to head.
We'll be right back with more of the Sports Illustrated for Kids show. We're back with more of the Sports Illustrated for Kids show. This week's mystery athlete is figure skating's Michelle Kwan, 1996 world champion. Michelle's father is from China, where 1.2 billion people live. That's almost 5 times the population of the United States, even though both countries are about the same size. Here at the Olympic Training Center, technology plays an important role in the training of world-class athletes. It was here that Olympians like Amy Van Dyken put in all the hard work that paid off in gold medals in Atlanta. Time to go swimming! Coaches here at the Aquatic Center use the toe system to help swimmers work on their strokes and speed. The cable is hooked to your waist at the back, and it's designed to actually pull you through the water. Wow, that was incredible. You know, I mean, I can really see how fast these top swimmers really need to go.
Well, that's exactly right, Rebecca. We use this towing system to show the swimmer just how fast they need to go in order to win a race.
The tow system is just one example of the advantages of science and technology in training. There are many different ways that you can better yourself if you set your mind to it. Wow, from the swimming pool to the beach. Here's a tip that shows with a little teamwork, anything's possible.
Hi, I'm Gabby Reese, and it takes a lot to be a good volleyball player. You've got to be really well-rounded. But today, I'm going to show you how to set and spike. A setter basically is like the quarterback, and to get a great kill, you guys know you got to have a great set, right? This is Katie Eldridge. She's on my team, and today she's going to help us set. Put your hands up. You see how you have like a window? If you put both your hands up like this is the window I'm talking about. So what you want to do is you want to face your target, bend your knees, have your window right here, and then move to the ball. Nice. There you go. There you go. Nice toss, Jazz. Nice. Okay, you see that when Katie sets the ball, how she has that window, that imaginary window over her head, and her hands are nice and open? Watch Katie move her feet a little bit. She got so that the ball was right in front of her. She never let the ball get behind her or down low. Watch how nice Katie does it, nice and easy. She takes the ball in like this, and then she takes it out nice and soft. And that's a great set. There's a lot of important things to hitting a good spike. First of all, you gotta have a great set. Second of all, you gotta get the ball at the highest point, keep your arms straight, and you have to be down and ready and have a good explosive approach. If you don't do that, you don't get any kills. Remember, contact. Don't worry about hitting it hard. Just think about making good contact and high. It'll go, okay? Get in there. Good. Jump. Do you know why you hit that ball in the net? Because you waited too long. You got to jump up and go attack at that ball. A lot of people wait and then they hit it down here. Even if you don't hit it hard like this, if you reach high, then it's going to go over the net. As you can see, setting and spiking is a lot of fun, and volleyball is a great game.
As we just saw, teamwork requires the help of everyone on the team. And sometimes the person that you're playing with or against is not just like you. Like Derek and Alex.
People think they're a lot alike, and sometimes people even mistake them for each other. They both got to the same place, Major League Baseball, from very different backgrounds.
Well, I was born in New Jersey, and I grew up in Kalamazoo, Michigan.
I'm Dominican. My parents are Dominican. I was born in New York, and I was raised in Miami. My dad played baseball as well, and it was being a Dominican, that's all you play. That was the only thing to do. Go out and play from sun to dawn.
My grandmother still lives in New Jersey, so I used to spend the summers there, and I used to play wiffle ball in the yard all the time. And she used to come out and play with me when I was younger.
You guys live worlds apart. How did you guys meet?
We met through a mutual friend. Alex is a year younger, or so he says he's a year younger. And, I had gone through what he was going through the year before.
I just kind of picked his brain, and we really hit it off at the Rookie Development Program 2 years ago.
So do you ask each other advice?
We constantly talk about the things we go through, the pressures we go through.
Yeah, I think my job begins the minute I walk off the baseball field, because that's where all the pressure is, and that's where you have to represent the Mariners and my family and myself. So we enjoy talking about all type of different things. So it's very helpful to me, because not too many guys in the same position as we are in.
Despite coming from such different backgrounds, they have so much in common. It's no wonder they forged such a strong friendship, but they still like to compete on just about everything.
We gotta throw the commercial. I don't care who does it, just take it.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
I'll do it. I got it, man.
I got it, man. Let me do it. Let's do the bat. Let's do it. Come on. There we go. We'll be right back to the Sports Illustrated for Kids show.
What part of my body do you think keeps me balanced when I'm on the beam? Is it my legs, my arms, or my ears?
Stay tuned for the answer.
We'll be right back with more of the Sports Illustrated for Kids show.
We're back with more of the Sports Illustrated for Kids show.
Whatever sport you play, you rely on tiny little particles in your ears to keep you steady. These particles push against hairs inside your ears, which are connected to nerves. The nerves send messages to your brain and your body, telling it what to do to stay balanced. But sometimes it doesn't work.
I'm here with Judy Nelson, the nutritionist at the Olympic Training Center, and we're going to talk about food. I love peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Well, peanut butter and jelly is really a good choice for a sandwich.
Good. I can eat it.
Some of the athletes like to use peanut butter with crackers for a snack. It makes a good lunch for school. Add some fruit. It's really a good choice.
I really like fruit.
It kind of balances out your diet. It's one of those things you should try to have every day.
I've heard that pasta is a good energy food.
Well, pasta is a good energy food. It's a carbohydrate. The muscles use it for energy.
So you could have it like for lunch if you had a game after school or something.
That would be a good idea.
Dessert. I love dessert.
What I tell the athletes is once you've eaten the things that you need and had your vegetables and things, go ahead and have some dessert.
So if we eat what we need, then we can have dessert.
Yeah, in moderation. Dessert is not a no-no.
Hey, do you have a favorite dessert? We asked Neil Smith, Jim Eisenreich, Mark Brunell, Dot Richardson, Reggie Miller, Wade Boggs, Dominic Dawes, Drew Bledsoe, and Julie Fowley. What's your favorite dessert?
Well, that's my weakness. That's why I get so big.
Homemade apple pie. I'd have to say it's key lime pie.
Pralines and cream, baby.
Hot and warm peach cobbler, a la mode, vanilla ice cream.
Favorite dessert's cheesecake.
Fat-free, sugar-free pudding.
Just plain old vanilla ice cream with some chocolate sauce. That's all I need.
Donuts.
An all-time favorite for life, cinnamon roll. Why? Tastes good and it's large.
Think I can take it in one bite?
Hey, you know what all those athletes have in common? Well, it's more than their love of gooey, mouth-watering desserts, because if they only ate desserts, they might have a slight problem being pro athletes. Great athletes know that their bodies need a balanced diet loaded with vitamins. By eating foods rich in vitamin B, Barry B-Train Sanders has the energy he needs to break away from the opposition for 4 full quarters. Vitamin B. Chicken, meat, fish.
Have you ever wondered why Cal Ripken has never missed a game in over 15 years? Maybe the secret lies in the vitamin that helps him fight infection and helps you heal from cuts and bruises. Maybe the C from Cal comes from vitamin C. Melon, pineapple, ow, 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 grapefruit, orange, tomato. Clean up on aisle 1. Now make no bones about it. If you want to fly high and stick those landings like Dominique Dawes, then you need the same vitamin that gave strength to Awesome Dawson's bones. Vitamin D. Milk, yogurt, cheese. Delicious. Vitamin B releases energy when you need it. Vitamin C helps fight infection. And finally, vitamin D for strong bones. Check it out.
3, 2, 1. We're back here at Yankee Stadium. I have a little more friendly competition for our two friendly rivals. Now, I'm gonna test you and see how much you truly know about your best friend. Now, what's Derek's favorite color?
I say blue because he loves the Yankees so much.
Now, what's his favorite band or group?
He likes R&B, so I'm gonna go with R. Kelly because he's a women's man.
True?
That's true.
What's his favorite animal?
Little dogs. I think he likes them puppies.
I'm afraid of big dogs. I like little dogs.
Who's his favorite shortstop?
I would say Cal Ripken, then him. I think I'm somewhere in the 3rd or 4th category.
Is he right?
He's right about the first one.
What's his favorite band?
Jodeci, he's a ladies' man.
I like Janet Jackson.
Scrambled or sunny side up?
Scrambled.
What's his favorite animal?
He likes dogs.
Yep, dog.
Who's his favorite shortstop?
Besides himself, big Cal Ripken fan.
Right.
Okay, guys, while I try to figure out the score so far, why don't one of you introduce the next segment?
I got it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is that right? We'll be back, but now check this out.
G'day, I'm Darren Bennett from the San Diego Chargers, and this is a football.
No, mate, that's not a football. This is a football.
This is an Australian rules football. I come from the land down under. Oh, sorry, land down under, Australia.
If you think going to a new school and making new friends is scary, imagine how Darren felt when he traveled around the world to try a brand new sport. Darren joined the NFL after playing Australian rules football for 12 years.
I know a lot of people that see Australian rules football think there's no rules, but there really is. We only have 18 players on the field at any one time on each team, and we kick the ball to each other. That's how we move the ball. We've got 4 posts in Australian rules football. If you kick between the 2 taller posts, it's 6 points or a goal, and anything else is 1 point. It's a bit confusing when you first see it.
It's also almost totally different from the American game, and Darren had to make adjustments to meet his new challenge.
Kicking an American ball is a very difficult thing. It's basically made for throwing. This ball never gets thrown, it's always kicked. That's why it's rounded and easy to kick and punch, and it's a little bit softer. If you get hit with an American ball on the point, it really hurts, whereas you get hit with this ball on the end, it really doesn't hurt, just makes you look silly.
And the differences don't end there.
This is the jersey from Australian rules football. We don't wear any pads, they just wear a pair of shorts and a pair of cleats and you're ready to go. Most Australians think that American football is for wimps, but if they saw the size of the guys that actually play the game, you'd realise why they have to wear those pads.
Wow. Darren adjusted to his new game fast enough to be voted to the Pro Bowl in his very first season, but he struggled off the field with the culture of a new country.
Yeah, when I first arrived here, I had to change my accent a little bit and I spoke a little bit slower. In Australia, we tend to run words together, you know, like a good on you, mate, no worries, have a good weekend, and you know, people sort of, you can see their eyes going around in circles going, what did he say?
Darren came to America with an open mind and a willingness to learn. He's embraced his new teammates, his new sport, and his new country.
Well, it really has been an excellent adventure.
Coming up, even competitive guys like Alex and Derek know winning isn't everything. But has anyone told some parents and coaches?
We'll be right back with more of the Sports Illustrated for Kids show.
We're back with more of the Sports Illustrated for Kids show.
No one likes to lose, but sometimes, even when you've tried your best, you don't win. Do parents and coaches put too much pressure on their kids to win? We asked students at the Centennial Middle School in Boulder, Colorado, to sound off.
I think they do. They really make it sound like a life and death situation, especially my parents.
My parents want me to do my best, but they don't push me too hard.
Every once in a while, you run into a crazy parent or coach who's screaming on the sideline.
I've seen coaches actually go after their players and get really upset if they
didn't win. Sometimes they just take all the fun out of the sport.
Winning is part of the fun, you know, and the competitiveness.
A coach's job is to encourage the kids and give them some strategies to use.
But they do need to keep the pressure on, just not, you don't have to yell.
It's more important to have fun and to try your hardest than to be so determined to win.
So did your parents or coaches ever put too much pressure on either of you when you were growing up?
I never had anyone push me over the wall, like you may say, but I'm very fortunate to have a mom that was caring, but then again, didn't push me too much that I would rebel.
They said, you know, if you want to play baseball, if that's what you want to do, you work hard and, you know, your dream could come true. So they were very supportive, but like Alex said, they didn't push me into anything.
So what do you think? Do you want to sound off, ask a question, or share an idea? Write to the SI for Kids show or click onto our website, www.sikids-tv.com.
This place is truly amazing, and the athletes here really take advantage of everything around them so they can be their best. And you know what? You don't have to be an Olympian to try some of this stuff, whether it's eating the right food or putting time in whatever you do. The important thing is to stay positive and always see yourself achieving your goals. See you next time.
Derek Jeter and Alex Rodriguez. Can two such intense competitors be such great friends? Of course they can.
I mean, we have a lot of things in common, and we have fun playing the game. And I think that made us closer. Baseball is the biggest thing because that's what we do all the time.
The big thing for me is the word respect. I respect this guy an awful lot, the way he goes about his business on the field and even off the field. And he has a great heart, and that's what I'm attracted to as a friend, and that's what drew us together, I think.
Derek and Alex are friends not just because they like each other, but because they have respect for one another, proving that competition between friends can be fun and rewarding, whether it's on the field or in the classroom.
Okay, well, it's game time, and I don't know who to root for. Who should I root for, guys?
There you go. No, I think this Mariner hat fits better on you.
I don't know. Do you think I can hope for a tie? Anyway, it's the national anthem. Let's begin. I think you should wear this.
Rodriguez over the shoulder and makes the catch. Jeter makes a nice diving